So first of all, I just wanted to say happy Mother's Day to all of you hot sugar mamas. For people who like our moms, Mother's Day should be celebrated every day, right? Whatever happened to Happy Daughter's Day? No, just kidding. But not to be selfish, I know that being a mother is a tough job. It's one of the hardest jobs next to childbirth. Well, I've never pushed a vagina out of a baby. I meant to say I've never pushed a baby out of a vagina before, or mine. So what am I doing for Mother's Day? I don't know. Can you get me a nice buttery chocolate croissant, please? So anyway, excuse my crop top. So I got a lot of questions on my Instagram about a Q&A questions, and I wrote them down a lot for you. There's a fly in the room. That's gonna annoy me. All right, so I'm just gonna go through these random questions. I'm not gonna go in any particular order. And I chose questions that I haven't answered before. Okay, if you were having a bad day, what are ways you would use, what? If you were having a bad day, what ways would you use to cheer yourself up? I have bad days every day. When I'm having a really bad day, you know, I have animals. Usually when I'm having a really rough day, the BF just tries to do a good job to accommodate that. You know, some guys try to make it worse and say the stupidest things. Typically, if I'm having a bad day, a hug just makes everything better, you know? Number 2, biggest thing you've learned on YouTube. I've learned a lot of things on YouTube actually. There's actually 2 important things I've learned on YouTube, is to have a little bit more of confidence and how to have thick skin, because you need a thicker skin. And not just to have like thick skin, you know, on YouTube, because I know there's a lot of trolls, and so does life. Life has trolls. Okay, number 3. Do you wish you and your mom had a better relationship? You know, yeah, of course. You know, I think that every mother-daughter relationship is different on its own and special in its own way. But, you know, growing up, my mom and I never got along. We're just 2 different people. You know, I'm an Aries. I'm fiery, I'm feisty, I'm very stubborn. And my mom's kind of the same way, you know, which is probably not a good combo. So yeah, I mean, I do wish I had a better relationship with my mom. But you know, things are never too late, but it is what it is. So I just gotta accept it and move on, you know? Another family related question. How often do you see your family? Parents, brother, blah, blah, blah. You know what? When you grow older, you get busier. And the more you get busier, the more you just kind of not stray, but you just kind of focus more on like your responsibilities in life, you know? And some people grow apart. I haven't seen my parents in like years, and it's probably better that way. And you know, it's unfortunate because, you know, my parents have missed out a lot of important things that's happened in my life. Actually, my brother, I do talk to my brother every once so often. My brother works at Apple, so whenever I have issues with my iPhone, I just hit him up. He's my geek on speed dial. Somebody asked me, what is your favorite color, lip color, and why? I like nude lip color because I found that the more makeup I wear, the more tranny I look. I don't know, I think as you grow older, you kind of just want to, you know, look and stay natural. But if you ask me what my favorite color is, my favorite used to be pink because pigs were pink and I loved pigs. My favorite color of all time has to be red because red just reminds me of like passion. And when I get mad, I'm very passionate about it. I don't know, I like red because it's a sexy color, you know? What is your honest opinion about the beauty community on YouTube nowadays? You know, to be honest with you, back in the day when I was doing it about 6 years ago or so, it was very different. You know, the community was very, very supportive of each other. You know, I remember I used to always watch Michelle Fan. You know, 6 years ago, you know, the girls would, you know, generally befriend you. And nowadays, it's just kind of like, everybody's out for an opportunity, you know? But I guess the genuine factor has become less and less. I think, and honestly, I think now, you know, it's like, it's different because, you know, money and fame changes people. Like, you know, to me, character is everything, and character is what I look for in a person. And, you know, there has been a few good characters here in the YouTube community. I call the million subby list, you know, adults in many ways. I think the bigger you are, the more you're reserved in your own way. I will tell you right now and give my own statistic that 95% of the girls here on YouTube are not really who they are. It's different to get to know somebody than what you see on camera. And I think what we have in common is that we admire each other in what we do and respect what we do, because this shit's hard. You know, some of us do it to make money, some of us do it to want to be famous, and some of us do it because it's enjoyable. Another question, it says, would you ever have a threesome after 7 years of marriage for an anniversary gift? What? Listen, I'm a freak myself, okay? I've done it all, baby. All of it. What people do in relationships is all up to them. If people want to have threesomes, foursomes, fivesomes, orgies, grannies, thugs, hookers, just do you, boo. Whatever tickles your pickle, you know? Know what I'm saying? I got Number 8. What is the most embarrassing thing that happened to you? Girl, I have a lot of embarrassing things that have happened to me. Uncontrollable diarrhea at church, staring at a really hot guy and walked right into the pole. His pole. I don't know, when I got shit-faced in Vegas, my boyfriend had to carry me to the hotel room. I've been caught picking my nose a few times in the car. Well, that's not embarrassing. It's not like I was picking my ass. That was not embarrassing. That was just shameless. Now, somebody asked, how did your first job interview go? My first job interview I had was at Panda Express. The Filipino manager was interviewing me. And the first thing he said to me, do you always chew gum during job interviews? No, asshole, I'm just really nervous, okay? My first interview, I lied a lot. I wore Daisy Dukes and a sweatshirt with my high school name on it. Hey, I got the job. Somebody asked, will you finally discuss your boob job? Okay, fine. I don't discuss, plastic surgery because I don't encourage it to my subscribers. Oh, my boob job. Okay, what do you want to know? Okay, and I'm only gonna talk about it just to squash it for good. I don't know, I got them like, I believe 2 years ago. My boob job was my personal decision. I was insecure about them, growing up. I got them done by the best plastic surgeon in LA. Well, I don't know, they all say that. I went from a size A to a size D. And now I think those Victoria's Secret girls lie every time they measure me because I've been told twice that I was a triple D. The kind of implant I have is what they called the gummy bear implant, which is not silicone and not saline, but it has the texture of like a gummy bear. So when you rip it in half, it still tastes. The gummy bear technology is like when you rip a gummy bear in half, it still stays in its solid form. And they're very expensive. But I thought to myself, if I'm gonna, get something done, then I might as well get the best quality, right? So the implant I got is a 325cc. I didn't want to get something like porn star big because that's gross. I just wanted something that was going to fit my frame because I'm, very petite. Why would you want massive tits if you're petite? Here's how I described to the surgeon on how I wanted my boobs to look. I told her, I want boobs where somebody can look at my chest and ask, are those real? Nah. Yeah. Wait. But they jiggle. Those were my exact words to her. And all I got was crickets. So anyways, the surgery was done under the muscle and it was through nipple insertion. It's probably one of the most painful things I've ever been through. I was out for a week and that week you need your boyfriend to be like your slave. I mean, do I love him? Yeah. Will I ever go bigger? Fuck no. So yeah, those are pretty much the questions that I have time to answer for. And if you guys have any further questions, just ask them down below. Anything. I'll do more if you guys want me to. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. I gotta take the dogs out to go potty. And I'll see you in my next video.